Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Glam Orbit. On this space, what we do is we talk about the very cocoa matters that matter, if you get my meaning. So yeah, we keep it real, we talk about sensitive issues that, everybody would want to talk about, but you might not find it too convenient, depending on your space or religious POV. That's my point of view now. Where they do cinematic things, we know that POV thing. You understand? Anyway, so I'm gonna be your host for today, and my name is Casper, also known as the Casperian. And on my right, I have
Darling Tina Joseph.
And my far right,
Cycloud.
Alright, this guy just decided to be modest with their intros. Me, I they hear myself, the Casperian. If you say they will say Valentina, they are no go agree. And maybe Cycloud, the Desperado, I'm telling you that Bamdara shirt and all.
Quiet guy in disguise.
Okay, so make we no waste to our data. The reason we're here today is to talk about a very sensitive topic, which is he or she. Who does sex favor the most?
I actually feel like it's not supposed to be a topic because it's very obvious who sex favors the most.
Why?
Come on.
How?
But come on.
I mean, it's a topic, obviously.
It's not supposed to be a topic because it's very obvious that sex favors the guys more. But we will get into it right after this break. Stay with us.
Okay, my people. So I hope so you feel our graphics. That's our intro. Say our debut episode with this. So we just say we choose graphics for there. Be like say we just start show. We not even show now some gang. Now that graphic thing gang where they give show the package. Okay. So back to the topic. He or she, who does sex favor the most? So we're going to begin from our far right. I'm sure Valentina has a lot to say about this topic because I'm suspecting she's the one that brought this topic.
Quite a lot, but I'm going to be chilled. I'm going to let you guys have your time.
Yeah,
You have your moment,
Okay.
but I'll unleash when the time is right.
See, let me sit very well to have this talk. Because of course, you started by saying it shouldn't be a topic, but of course it's a topic. And
Yes.
for obvious reasons. Now, here's the thing. Male or female, who does it favor the most? Obviously, the ladies. Now, sex obviously happens basically for the first reasons, biological needs, right? You need to have sex, jerk off and all that. But when you look at material...
Excuse me?
No, relax, make her land.
Biological meanings, what do you mean by that?
No, relax now. I'm going somewhere. Make her land. Now, at this point, if you're talking about favor, because both male and female has biological needs, right?
Yes.
So if you're talking about favor right now, you're talking about what either party enjoys the most.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. We are looking at material needs right now. Now, when you look at the vast, how do I put it? When you look at material things that people acquire from sex, it's usually the women that acquire things through sex, right? It could be office position, it could be wealth, it could be cars, it could be affluence. A whole lot of ladies just get there because of.
So are you saying women? Are you trying to say every woman we see that's established?
I don't get it.
See, what I'm saying.
For real?
See, what I'm saying.
So what happened to guys in big
relax.
positions, please?
Wait now, let us get to the point.
What?
What I'm saying, because of course what we are talking about is a case of numbers.
Yes.
How many guys have you seen on the streets hawking sex?
Come on, go to Maraba and Yanya.
Nah,
They have guys on the street.
Which
They
man?
have guys
See,
hawking their body for sex. But that's not that is not the issue right now.
No.
The thing is
this
who
for
goes the extra miles to get sex?
Who goes there? What do you mean by extra money?
Come on, you dedicate your time, money, attention,
Mm-hmm.
and everything that makes you. I mean, you promise the girl heaven and earth. You even promise the girl the whole world. Like you exclude us.
No, that's a question. Let me give you
We
the
are all
answer.
excluded
No,
from
let
the
me-
world.
let me give you
You
a-
promise a girl the whole world just to get in her panties. What are you saying?
No, here's the thing. Men are hunters by nature. And of course.
Thank you.
No! See,
Thank you
let me
for
give you the
saying
point now.
by nature.
I have not finished.
By nature,
I have not-
sex is more favorable
No,
to guys. That's what you're trying to
You'd
tell
have
me.
to wait. You'd have to wait for me to
Okay,
make
hold
the
on
point.
a bit.
Yes.
So far, what I've gotten from SciCloud is that girls are hawking this. So his point of view is probably that because there are more girls hawking this than guys,
It is more
it favors
favorable.
them. That's his point.
favors-
Because of
I
the
mean,
things they can get
she didn't let me
from
finish
it.
anyway.
Because of the things they get from it.
Yes.
So that's the favor in his point of view. And if I got you right from your point of view, because of all what it takes, what a
The
guy
work-
has to do,
the work you have to do, it
you
means
have
it
to
is
get
very
it.
important to
It means
you.
it's very
No,
important to
no,
you.
no,
Yes.
it's not.
But now the point is, after you have done all this work
Yes.
and then you have had this sex,
Yes.
in the process of that sex, who is gaining most?
Thank
Women.
you. The guys. I mean, it is no fact that you guys have like a physical need. I mean, you have testicles, right? And you have to come.
vaginas.
You have to come at some point.
Okay.
I mean, if I don't come for the next 1 year, nobody knows. It doesn't matter to anyone. But you have things that are disturbing you. I mean, your testicles. You need to release.
Oh.
You need to release some form of energy.
The testosterone.
So yes.
Okay, how about the Reverend Fathers? How do they manage?
Come on.
The-
I don't
the seminary.
mean to
How do they manage?
expose I don't mean to expose the fact that they are reverend fathers does not mean they don't have sex or they don't masturbate
I don't
or they don't do
understand. I
anything.
think-
I'm not saying for a fact, but I mean it is glaring that these people
It's masturbating having sex.
But come on, it is no news that reverend fathers have sexual relations.
Do
They have girlfriends. I mean, it is not in the public, yes, but it doesn't take out the fact that they have girlfriends, they have secret relationships, and the fact is that they don't even go after single girls, they don't go after widowers, they don't go after widows, they don't go after single girls. They're actually for everybody.
They
Now
go.
that's a
When you
fact.
say everybody, are you
I am
saying they go for
I am
guys
sorry
and
to
girls?
burst it,
I don't
but it
think
is
that's
for
a
a
fact.
fact that reverend fathers have relations, sexual relations
So how about Reverend
outside of.
sisters? How about Reverend sisters?
Come on, you guys are not.
I don't
I
think
mean, you
that-
people are not trying to put me on the spot, but we know for a fact that these people are not. I mean, they have some people that are actually dedicated to the cause of whatever it is that they are serving. But yes, they have sexual relations that they get to release and ease off.
Okay.
But are you saying this happens just for Reverend Fathers? How about the
Come
women?
on,
like
I mean,
you
we are
said?
deviating from the point. Who does sex matter the most to? Who does it favor the most to? It is to guys.
How?
Because you people have a physical sexual need. You need to release
But
something.
women have
We have
sexual
nothing.
needs.
Yes, hormones that can be hidden. We have nothing actually to gain from sex.
Research has it that,
Okay.
right? Research has it that a very low percentage of women experience orgasm in their lifetime. About 39%.
Yes.
And of course, it also has it that about 80 something percent of guys, of course, enjoy orgasm and all
Yes.
of that. Now, I don't see that as they are not benefiting from this, in as much as they
Well,
don't
at
have they don't have that orgasm.
At least the percentage is lower for girls.
Well,
females, rather.
I think there's a lot to this. I think your sexual preference, your attitude towards sex has a lot of societal influence as well. We live in a society where a man is more encouraged to
Be forward about their emotions.
a man is more encouraged to go all about how he feels sexually. his sexual drive isn't necessarily a hidden thing. If a man is raped by a woman, it's all cool. He feels, it's not that bad. I mean, who are you going to talk to about it that a woman raped you? On the other hand, it's reversed when it's a woman, So there's a kind of societal orientation already from a woman while growing up that gives you that mentality that sex is something you should pretend you don't like.
For a girl.
Yeah, it's something you hide.
I mean,
you're not advised as a girl, for instance, to go and ask a guy out. So even when a girl likes a guy and she makes the move, society frowns on it.
I think the times have changed right now. Girls are more they are more very focused and very forward about how they feel.
Not
about the emotion. Yes.
We're talking about numbers.
I'm talking about normally. Right now.
And we are talking about
right
facts.
now, even
Facts.
with the whole feminism drive and everything that is going on, girls are actually very forward about their feelings. And even with the whole scenario about how girls are, they still they don't have the numbers on the high side. Guys are actually the ones that give up everything. I mean, literally everything to get in the panties of a girl.
Which
and
favors,
that is because...
And the girl agrees because it favors her because she's getting all these things they are giving.
Please, what
which is
the things
favoring
that they're giving? Come on.
The cash now.
I can afford not to have that.
And
but what happens to you and your testicles?
No, nothing happens.
Come on!
There's a point.
Not every guy. Not every guy experiences blue balls.
What happens to you and your blue balls? What happens to you and your wet dreams? What happens to you and your sexual needs? I mean, come on. I mean, we are not supposed to argue the fact that you have sperm stored up somewhere that you need to release.
Okay.
And when you don't release that, you feel some kind of discomfort. You are emotionally down. You don't think straight. And that is why you can literally give up anything, actually.
But
you can give up anything,
this happens
actually.
to a woman.
No, come on.
No,
I mean,
women have sexual needs.
I have my hormones kicking in. Yes, I have to, but I don't necessarily need to, because orgasm or not, I'm fine. As a matter of fact, a credit alert solves everything.
Okay.
I can be horny right now, and I get 10 million naira, and I am good. I mean, totally. I can travel to wherever I want to, and I don't have to worry about having an orgasm.
How will you get the 10 million if a guy is not sending it?
Come on,
And
I can work for it.
No, that's favor.
I can work for it.
Even when you're working for it, it's a man that is paying you.
Come on, when I say the credit alert, I don't necessarily mean a credit alert from a man. It could be from a work. It could be from work. It could be from business. I can get a credit alert that, darling Tina, you just got so and so amount to produce a certain amount of frames, and I am just good. Come on, I just had an orgasm.
Okay, here's the thing,
I just had an orgasm.
No.
Come, it is relatable to an orgasm, because that's what makes me.
Joy.
That is what makes me happy. Come on, what makes you happy? It's not an orgasm.
Okay.
What makes you happy?
Achievement can make a guy happy.
Let me point out
the ability to provide for a woman
The
can make a guy
achievement of
happy.
actually getting in your dream girl's panties makes you happy. Don't.
Not necessarily.
I mean, we are on camera. I agree that you have to say anything that will make you feel okay. I agree that you have to say anything that will make you okay. But you know that if you have been pursuing a girl for the next 6 months and he agrees to definitely get down with you, you are very excited.
Why would I be pursuing a girl for more than 6 months?
No, because you want to have sex with them.
Everywhere.
It makes you happy.
I feel like there are more girls than guys.
It makes you happy.
That's a misconception.
It makes you happy.
This is a misconception.
It's not a misconception.
Now, that's the fact that a guy
Yes.
pursues you for 6 months, 6 years,
Yes.
7, it's basically not because it's so important to us.
No, then
It's
why?
because it's fun.
It might not be sexual.
It's just fun.
And what is fun to you?
It might
It's
not
just
be
something
sexual.
you do
It might
for
not be
leisure.
sexual.
It's
Because
when
it makes you happy.
No, wait.
It makes you fulfilled.
Now, let me make the point clear. When people go to church and they are praying for favor, they
Yes.
are praying for favor.
Yes.
They are not praying for fun. It's not fun.
It's
they are
to
praying
get
for
something.
Wait. They are praying for things that are very difficult to achieve.
Yes.
Right.
And when they get there, what do they feel?
And what we are talking about here is who does sex favor the most. Now, who gets something that is so difficult to achieve the most?
If I
It is the
withhold-
ladies.
If I withhold
let me
my
tell you
sex from
something.
you, and
Wait.
you go ahead 6
now,
months,
see, let me
and
tell
you
you.
go for 6 months
Can I count?
pursuing me, making
wait,
sure that you
wait.
promise me heaven and earth, being at my call and becking. I mean, come on, I can actually
can- now,
really
let-
want. Listen, I
let me
can
give you a
actually
list of
literally want to
options.
take off my shoes and not be in the mood and call you from Kafanchang and you come and take it off because you haven't gotten in my panties yet.
That is the see, you guys misunderstand.
What kind of
this
guys
thing.
have you been hanging out?
You people misunderstand this whole process. Now, let me give you a list of other options a man has to serve his biology.
Okay.
There's oil. There's soap.
The oil and soap.
I mean, it's plenty. You just
Yes.
enter bathroom and 2
But you
minutes
will
you're
still-
done. Biology solved.
Yes.
Right? But the fact that he's chasing you is just for fun. Because I mean, have you not
does a
seen?
girl chase a guy for fun?
See,
Because she's not allowed to.
I mean,
No,
the society
that's what I
does not-
meant
the
when I-
society does not
when I
really
said
How
want
can you
that
say
thing.
she's not allowed
No, she's
to?
not.
How
Like,
can you possibly
society-
say she's not allowed
Yeah.
to? If it favors her that much, it doesn't matter what.
No, it-
listen,
it
I am
does.
chasing
the
a
misconception
contract.
here.
Listen
the
to
misconception
me.
here
Listen
is
to me, guys.
fun
I am
and
chasing
favor.
a contract. It's going to fetch me 5 million naira. No, 10 million naira. I have to do everything I can to get it, right? Because it favors me. I mean, if I don't chase that thing, I won't get that 10 million naira. So I will go, even if it's in the next 6 years, I don't care what I dedicate to it. I just need to get it. If it is not that important to you to have sex, why do you go as far as,
Well, I don't.
oh, I will buy you heaven and earth. Oh, you're the most pretty girl in the world.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're the
Okay.
only person that exists. And the moment you get
Okay.
in, if it's not that
Okay.
favorable to you, why do you invest so much?
Let me tell you why some guys might tell a girl all of these things.
Yes.
Because she wants to hear them.
And what's the benefits? What's in for you?
At the end of the day, he's going to have sex with her.
Yes?
He might also be thinking of raising a family with her. It might go beyond the sex. But the reason he's saying all of these things is because he knows he's telling her what she wants to hear.
For you to get something that is important to
And,
you.
and he
No.
knows. No.
For you to get something that is important to you.
No, the thing is, you're focused
Okay.
on the process
Yes.
before the sex.
And not the
Yes.
result.
But what we're talking about is the sex itself.
Yes?
The result.
The result
It
of this.
favors you.
result.
Come on, if you're looking at it from
Now,
all
I've
angles, it
cured my
favors your
condition.
ego. Yes, your ego. I mean, come on, I've been chasing this girl for the longest, and she finally succumbed.
But
to
girls
it.
feel the same way. At least I can tell my friends that hot guy there is my guy. That's something.
So-
That's
so-
No, the thing is that you don't actually get dedicated after the sex. So the
Who
satisfaction,
says so?
the
People get married
satisfaction.
after the sex now.
No, sometimes
The
it
guys
doesn't.
get married
Sometimes
eventually,
it's
yeah.
just the satisfaction, like you said.
There's
for
a whole-
fun.
there's a whole
You're
lot
just
of things.
satisfying the whole fun factor.
Do you realize that there are so many women as well who would have sex just for the fun of it? Because they like it.
Well, in a scale of.
Do you realize there are more sex toys for females than there are for males?
I don't believe that.
It is true, but it's
Come
true.
on, we
It's
have
not,
all.
Actually, it's true.
We have
Oh my
all
God.
the
Actually, it's
ointments.
oh my God, it is so true.
It's true.
You
Yeah.
have no idea the number of
Yes.
sex toys that come out every day
Then
to
you
please the
haven't-
woman's sexual needs.
You haven't actually
The reason
explored.
women, no, the
You have
reason
not
women,
explored the most.
the reason there's a lower percentage of women having orgasms is because of how badly their sexual drive has to be satisfied. This is the reason why science has taken it upon themselves to create so many sex toys for them.
And
Because
then, at the end
they
of
need
the
it
day-
so badly.
at
It's
the end
easy
of the
for us
day-
to get satisfied. So
How?
how can it be that much of
I
a
mean,
big deal?
How?
I've mentioned it before. There's
Yeah,
oil
you called
there,
us 2
so
minute men.
You just get into the
So-
bathroom and,
And
2 minutes,
then-
and 2 minutes you're done. Even when a man
and
gets,
at the end of the day, you still give up so much.
see,
You still give up so much.
it's
For a
easy.
girl.
It's easy for a man.
I mean, I can decide to do without a guy.
No,
But no, you can't.
But can you do without a girl?
Yeah,
Yes.
he can.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
He can.
I mean,
Please, you guys are just saying
I've
this.
given you
No,
a list of
believe that.
options.
no. The thing is, we're being.
I want to
real here.
believe that it's for the purpose of this argument that you guys are saying what you're
No,
saying.
no, it's
Because we
Nah.
both know that there are girls both of you are pursuing that you're probably saying everything to just to get the sexual satisfaction that you're supposed to get from them.
not necessarily, but,
But-
we're not
yes.
going personal.
But wait,
Of
wait.
course.
Here's the thing.
We are not going personal.
It appears that we are neglecting the meaning of favor, right?
Yes.
Now, when you work for it,
Mm-hmm.
it is no longer favor.
What is it?
Favor is fruit that you gain without giving so much stress.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that's basically why people go to church and they pray that they want unmerited favor. Right?
Yes.
Now, when a guy.
Thank God you
Wait.
say unmerited favor. There is
Wait.
merited favor and there is unmerited one.
No.
So,
When it's favor, it means you earned this thing
without
sweating,
so
without
much.
stressing
There
so
is-
much. Now, when a guy has to go all the way,
There are two-
has to make all the promises,
Cycle out, yeah?
well, no, relax. When he has to spend all that money, it's like when you're tilling the ground and you're planting fruits, you will definitely reap the fruits of your labor. Now, that's
Cycle
not
out.
favor. That's
Cycle
not
out.
favor.
Come
That's
on.
the point.
That's
there.
not
We
favor.
have-
I'm
No,
just
we
saying.
have unmerited
You will not
favor.
step on my tongue on this one. You will cool down. When we are talking about cool down.
No, let's
chill.
Okay, let him arrive to his
Let me-
point
Okay,
so you
fine.
can make
Let me
yours.
Now, when a guy, because of course you've bent on guy going all that stress and all.
Yes.
I mean, when a guy goes through all that labor, which of course is basically just to have fun. Now he goes through all
But
that
not all the
labor
time,
and
bro.
I mean goes
Not
through
all
all
the
the
time, it's
stress,
about having fun, no.
buys you stuff, gives you money, tells you all
Promises me
these
the whole
things,
world and
promises you
deserts
the whole
everybody.
You and
world.
I
this
mean,
your
nobody
whole
else.
Now the women.
I mean, no one else
No,
exists in the world but
the
your
men-
girl.
The women are the ones that reap out of all this labor that they did not work for. What is the work you did for it?
Come
You
on.
just laid down and the man did all the work. You had orgasm. Sometimes the men don't even have orgasm. They just do this thing and basically they just want to get to that place where
You have
this
come,
girl
right?
that don't dey form hard to get. Finally, I have arrived. You
And
get
what does it profit you?
nothing. No when they found out profit in the man.
Exactly
Nothing.
my point.
The man will just get to that point where he's just okay. I've
You're just
conquered
okay, and
this
that's
thing, and that is it.
That
But
is the satisfaction.
No,
that is the satisfaction that you have labored for several
but
months.
it's
and
not
possibly
favor
years.
now. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
favor.
It's a favor.
I think we should hear her out.
It's a favor.
So-
No, it's
Come
not
on,
a favor.
thank
We-
God you
we
say
get your
It be like we go open dictionary to check the meaning of favor.
The meaning of favor.
You don't work for favor. Favor just comes and meets you, and that is a man coming to you and giving you money. Nah, urgent 2K, the man will transfer. Nah, my mother is sick in the hospital, the man will transfer. All of that, you did not work. What work did you do? You
The
just
thing is
sample
that
your breast
you
and then the
cannot
man
tell
will
me.
transfer.
You cannot
No,
tell
all
me.
of that is favor. It's
cannot
favor. Now, if
find
you
out.
check the list of women that
listen to me.
I will listen when I land. When I land, I'm like,
Listen to
You've been landing. This plane has been landing. They crash.
No,
You have been saying.
Okay.
No, listen to me.
Let's hear what she has
Listen
to
to
say.
me, young man. I'm very glad you said merited and unmerited favor.
Nah, favor.
Now
is
the
favor.
thing is that thank you for saying that. If it is not so important to you that you have the satisfaction of having your fun, why do you have to invest so much? I mean, this thing is draining me. I'm spending so much money. I'm giving so much time. Why do I have to go in so deep just to get the satisfaction? If it does not have anything to do with your ego, if it doesn't have anything to do with your self-esteem, why do you have to give up so much just to get it?
Okay, I think now, if the bottom line here is sex, right?
Yes.
That's the subject matter.
Yes.
So I think we're digressing from the sex itself, right, to many other factors.
No, we are
surrounding
going
it.
about the favor that you get from having sex.
Yeah. Now, like we said, favor. What's favor?
The satisfaction that you get, right?
Oh, well, he would like to say it's on something you don't merit. Yes, that's one way to look at it.
Basically, favor
So-
is something you gain without labor. The moment
No,
you
we
labor
have
for
we
it,
have
it is
both
no longer
we
favor.
have both
probably
merited
should.
and unmerited favor. We have favor that you worked for, and we have favor
No,
that
you don't work for. You don't work
No,
for favor. The only
Yeah,
favor you work for
no,
is
you
your
have
children.
favor you
No,
work
no,
for,
then
and you have
then you
favor that
give
you
to a
don't
child
work
and
for.
give-
No, come
Yeah,
on,
you
you
can
cannot
actually
take it
work for
out.
favor.
You can't take it out.
You can't.
You have
You don't
favor
work for
worked
favor.
for. No, you
You
have
can.
favor worked
You
for,
can.
and you have favor you don't work for.
There's-
Now, in
there's
this
favor you
particular
can
scenario,
merit.
in this particular scenario, you worked for it,
see,
and you feel like
can
you
I-
deserve
can I
a
give-
gift.
Maybe
She
we
has
should
a
check.
point there.
Maybe
It
we
deserves to
should
be
check the
earned.
meaning
No,
of
wait,
favor.
chill. Let me
Dictionary.
give
Because I
you
know that-
an example of favor you can merit. For instance, You have a first class
Yes.
from school. You worked for it. You go for a job that accepts just first class candidates, right? You apply and you get it. Amongst 200 people that had first class like you won't say you didn't work for it. Because there was a standard first class which you worked to obtain in the first place. So you did do your own part by working to get that first class.
Initially, thank you very much.
But at some point when you got there was a lot of people, but you still got lucky, and we can call that favor. So yeah, you can merit it.
No,
You merited it by hard work.
No.
Through
What you're saying in another picture is there is a job for men, and then we have a whole lot of men there, and then some men got the job.
Come on,
Obviously,
it is both
some men
male.
will get the job.
It is both male
No,
and female.
I'm giving you
this job
understand.
opening is for
No,
both
no,
male
no,
and
yes.
female, but for specific
No,
people
you're not
with
getting the
specific
point.
qualifications.
Yes.
Yes.
When a job is for men alone, then it has been specified.
No, I wasn't saying men alone.
When you say
Okay.
first class,
Let's
when you say
let's
first class,
use this.
there's a flat level for everybody in that realm.
Exactly.
Right?
That
Now
must
a
have
certain
worked hard.
person will get it.
That must have worked
No,
hard.
whether you the point is
You must have worked hard now
There's
to
a
even
flat
get it.
level, and the fact that they've said this job is for first class people, and then you have over 100, and then the job office, that the vacancy they have is just for 5 persons. Obviously, everybody will not get it, right?
Yeah, so whoever
But
gets it is
It's
what?
someone that works
whoever
hard
gets
for
it gets it.
It's someone that
favor.
works hard for
No,
it.
you don't just
Favor.
look at it like that.
No,
Favor.
Cyclown, let me
you
tell
can
you
be favored
something.
to get it.
Now, other than the fact that
But in that case, it's no longer the job that you did. It's no longer the work that you did, because everybody
No,
in
the
that
work
room.
added to it. Without the work, you wouldn't qualify for it.
Every other person in that room. At this point,
they
you're
worked
excluding.
for it.
No, wait now. At
To
this
get the first class, you
No,
worked
you'd
for
have
it.
to relax. You'd have to relax. Now, when you have 100 people in a room and they all worked to get that first class, at this point you're excluding every other person that is not in that room.
In first class, yes.
Right? So it means at this point, every other person here, all we are looking for are first class people, right? But the job opportunity we have is just for 5 people. So at this point, what they are looking for now is not just the first class. We already have 100 people here.
But
that
for
has
you
first
to
class.
have that first
No,
class,
wait,
you merited it through hard work.
To even
You're not
get
even
to
getting the
that floor
point.
standard, you're calling it the floor standard. For you to
It
even get to
means
that,
you
But
work
the fact-
hard for
but
it.
the fact-
You
but
have
the
worked
fact
for
that
it.
the fact that you have a whole lot of people that has this basic requirement,
It doesn't
and you need just 5. It
It's
means
not-
you're looking for something else apart from the
It
first
doesn't
class.
take away
No,
the fact
you-
that they
You're
worked
looking for
hard for
something
it.
else at this point.
It doesn't take away the fact that they worked hard for it.
They worked hard for the first class.
Okay, let's
and then you have
refer.
100 people.
Let's use this analogy to the context itself.
Yes.
A guy woos a girl. He drives a little Camry, right? Another guy woos the girl
Drives a
and he
Mercedes.
drives a Mercedes or a G-Wagon, right? And the guy with the Camry gets the girl. That's favor. Right?
No.
Right?
Now,
No.
favor of
wait,
the
no,
fact that
wait,
you
no,
probably invested
why
in
not?
No, because at this point, nobody knows the girl's preference. You've not stated the girl's preference.
Okay.
Now this guy
Let me
with
state it
now
clearly.
this guy with the
The girl
G-Wagon.
wants to move.
The
She
girl
needs
wants-
the comfort of moving from place to place.
I mean, what you need to move is anything that moves, even keke moves.
No,
But who?
we are talking about money.
If you want to
We are
move,
talking about
that is the point.
Right.
We are
now,
talking about
wait,
the effort.
wait,
We are talking about the
wait,
comfort.
wait.
Now, a
See.
guy can drive the Mercedes and he's not giving as much. You're not dedicating as much. You're not investing as much. Let me use the word investment. Now, if you want something, you invest in it. You invest your time,
And it
you
goes
invest
beyond
your
cash,
money,
yeah, time.
you invest your emotions, you invest your promises, your word,
You and
your
these
integrity.
promises.
No.
Because
Are you seeing the place
you
of
hear a
labor?
guy tell
Are
you,
you
I
seeing
will
the
give
place of
you,
labor?
I will give you the whole world, I mean, I'll make life easy for you. I will buy anything to work. I'll buy you diamonds and you literally buy those diamonds. I'll buy you flowers and you literally bring those diamonds every weekend. So now you have worked for it because you deserve favor from her punani. I'm sorry. I didn't just say that. You actually want the pleasure of going
well, we can
to
say
bed
it's
with
an
her.
R-rated show. So
Yes. You are actually...
So bottom line,
You actually get
summarily,
the pleasure
summarily.
of getting into her panties, and that is what it is for you. The satisfaction that you get. I mean, the satisfaction is what I would call favor to you.
Okay, summarily, this is what I think.
Yes.
I think Cycloud did have a point by saying girls do benefit a lot from sexual relationships based on gifts they get from guys.
Yes.
In the sense that society expects that the guy
works.
provides. The guy is a provider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And then I think you also had a point when you say if it wasn't that important and the benefit wasn't so much, it didn't mean that much, why would they, put in that much effort? Now, I feel like
it's a two-way thing.
It's a two-way thing. I think individual differences matter a lot.
Yes.
There's so many factors. I don't think we can throw all of this in a nutshell and say, guys are like this, girls are like this. We live in an age where there's the LGBT movement. It's hard to even say who a guy is these days anymore. Right? So a lot is really changing. I think women, I think so far, society hasn't given women enough privilege to express their sexuality.
In recent times, yes, they have given them the opportunity to express their sexuality.
In Nigeria?
All over the world. It's coming to Nigeria at the least, I think. Because if you go outside of the world, you see people being more expressive about their feelings.
If a girl comes off, if a girl does all the movement and advances and talks about sex and all, she's going to be seen as a slut. If a guy does that, he's seen as a player.
That is personal to you.
No, it's
there
not
are guys
personal.
that find that really attractive. There are guys that like to be chased.
It's not personal. We're talking about numbers. We're talking about statistics. We're talking about facts.
Yes, we have come to the point where guys actually appreciate being chased. They like to feel like, oh, somebody wants me, and they're all forward about it.
How many women are chasing?
Do your statistics.
No, you can't say the number of women chasing men are more than men chasing women.
No, I think it's equal.
No, it can't be equal. It can't be. So I don't think it's equal.
Okay.
I feel like, for example, you grew up as a Christian, right?
Yes.
From your upbringing as a Christian,
there's
a manner you have been brought up by your parent, I'm sure, and it would affect the way you express yourself sexually.
Okay.
A guy can do it and feel like, it's expected of him, actually, to be all, bad guy. He gets credit even for it. But for a woman, she'll be given names, which is probably what, we have feminist movements, sprouting out, coming out big and strong. It's for things like this, where they feel like, this is not fair. I should be able to walk up to a guy and say, hey, I want this as much as you do. As a matter of fact, statistics also say that most broken marriages, the women leave.
Okay.
You should look that up too. When most marriages that break, the greatest percentage of marriages that break up, the women actually do the leaving. And the greatest cause for the leaving
is cheating.
You think?
Yes.
You'll be surprised. It's actually sexual satisfaction.
Okay.
You would find that, okay, check this out, right? Women date upwards. A woman wants to date above her standard. She doesn't want to go below her standard.
And by above her standard, what do you mean? Sexually, financially?
No, like everything in a nutshell.
Okay.
A woman would always go for a guy she feels is better than where she is.
Obviously.
Good. Guys don't do that. A guy can date below his standard.
Okay.
Right? Good. What this means is a greater number of women are going for guys that make a little percentage, because the number of successful guys compared to the number of unsuccessful guys, the margin is very large. You have very few successful guys, right? And you have a large number of unsuccessful guys, meaning you have so many women clustering for a few number of guys that are successful, giving him so many options, which is what comes and brings the whole option of cheating. He just feels like they're throwing this thing, they're throwing pussies like frisbees at him. He's just walking around the street and pussies are just flying everywhere. So when you go for a guy, you have 10 girls wanting that same guy, irrespective of, some girls don't even mind if he's cheating.
How does favour come in the picture?
No, chill. I'm trying to show you how irrelevant some things are to a degree. Because when it comes to the issue of sex itself, a guy has one orgasm in probably 5-10 minutes.
And a girl does how
right?
many? Has how many?
It
is actually very difficult for a girl to have
a girl's orgasm, her climax is progressive. It gets better. She enjoys it all through. As it starts, it is sweet and wait, chill.
Why is trying to say?
Wait. I think it's personal. I think that is
no. It's not personal.
It's not personal.
This is fact. There are different stages to a woman's orgasm. It just keeps getting better. A guy gets there one time, bam, and he gets linked. He don't finish.
And a girl continues. You think?
What he's trying to say is
that is what you think.
It is not fact.
It is not fact.
Let me explain what he's trying to say.
Okay,
it is not fact. This is what you think.
No, now what he's trying to say is, first off, a woman, it's difficult for her to get orgasm.
Yes.
But when she starts, now
when she does get it, it is enough. Also,
do you know why?
It is enough. Also,
do you know why there's a myth that is difficult? Do you know why there's a myth about female orgasm and how difficult it is to attain? Some women you find don't even know what female orgasm actually is. They even experience this without even knowing what it is.
That's hard to actually believe.
This is let me give you a simple reason. No.
Once you've come, you've done.
That's not
and it's actually hard for someone to get you to the point where you
that's not true. There are different levels to it. There are different spots having alphabetic names. They have A spots, they have G spots, they have orgasms coming out of these different spots, and they all have different feelings and expectations.
Alright, for the purpose of this episode, I'm just going to let you win.
No, it's not about winning.
It's about what?
It's about sharing. Okay, so at the Glam Orbit, we're not here to win.
Okay.
We're all about expressing different opinions and point of views. So
because
we can
personally,
learn.
I would always say 100 that guys benefit more from sex.
Okay.
Than women.
Okay,
so that's your closing remark.
Yes.
Now,
what's your closing remark?
This is my closing remark. Now, personally, the topic says, who does sex favor the most? Now, I studied linguistics, and there is a saying in linguistics. What is the meaning of meaning if you don't say what you mean and mean what you say? Now, let me come straight to the meaning of favor. When I check the meaning of favor in the dictionary, there is nothing like labor inside it. So the moment you labor for it, it is no longer favor. And that is where I come to my conclusion that women, because the very fact that they enjoy a whole lot of things that they did not labor for. I mean, you did not work for urgent 2K. You did not work for the fact that your mother is in the hospital and then the man will wire transfer. You did not labor for who will pay for your taxi coming and going. You did not labor for I am taking you to Maldives to go and have your.
Doing the extraordinary for you
for any of those things, right? So in that whole conclusion, now when I have arrived at the point that women are the ones that
are most
favor
sexually. All right.
Bam.
Okay, so we have heard it all. Haha, you don't hear them all though. I'm sure you all have your own opinions. You can go down in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this. Who do you think he favors more? Do you think women are benefiting more from sexual transactions, or do you think the men
transactions?
No, that's what it can be, because it's a case of give and take, last. All right, so it was fun having us here. I'll see you back next week on another episode. Stay out of trouble, as election they hot, as it dey be, I beg. We don't enter politics matter, but as na go vote now. All right, see ya.